Hey, we're SWEETWATER, welcome back to the channel. Right now, grab your guitar because we're gonna build a preset together with the Pod Go. I gotta play this weekend and I didn't really like what I had set up for Wednesday's rehearsal, so I'm gonna make a new one right now, and I thought, hey, I'll just bring you along with me. You can follow me step by step. We're actually going to use, for those of you who have the Expanse pack, we're gonna use my jailbreak preset that we have here, which if you don't know anything about that, it's where I made a video about it several months back, where able to decode a preset and take out and remove some of the unwanted blocks. So I've taken out the effects loop because I'm not using any other pedals. And what else? Oh, I took out the wah. I'm leaving in, as you can see here, the EQ. We'll use that as like a boost. And then I left in the volume pedal in case you want to do swells. And then the amp and cab, of course. So let's dive in and build this preset together. There's our clean tone. That's because that is the Matchstick Channel 1, which I actually kind of like. First thing I want to do is make sure my output is good. We're at 0 here. And then I want to make sure my input gate is on, and it is. The cab here is a 121 ribbon. Really good. We might take the drive down a little bit and maybe toggle it with a foot switch. I tell you what, let's go ahead and do that. So I'm gonna toggle this with foot switch 1 and this with foot switch 1. We have these little arrows right here that you can see. The drive pretty high is good, and then we'll just leave this little arrow that's kind of hidden up here. We'll leave that maxed out, and that way foot switch 1 will go up and down. And then the bass was, I feel like when its minimum needs to be higher than its maximum, because as you add gain on this amp, it tends to, there we go. So with the gain down, the channel drive down, the bass is up. And then we turn the gain up, we need to bring some bass out of it. Because some bass can build up when you add gain. Let's test it one more time. Do I like it? I want to maybe bring up that gain a little bit. The volume difference is a little bit too drastic, so let's bring down the channel volume, foot switch 1. When it's at its max, we will bring it down a little bit, and when it's at its minimum, it is where it is. So let's see if that did it. There you go. Just some tips to keep it kind of around the same volume, just adding more gain. I love that already. Save. And now for our compressor, I really like using the Kinky Comp at these settings here. I have a 3.8, 58%, attack at 1.4, release 3.3, and the level at 5.6 as my always on. So this is without it. We won't set this to a foot switch because I'm just going to leave this on all the time, but really helps out with the sustain, which is the tone I'm going for. I like it. Let's move on. I always like to use a reverb to create some space. I like using the room reverb. I bring the decay down, bring the pre-delay up. The mix, I think, is pretty good right there. We can leave everything else. Just kind of create some space. Nice. All right, the next thing we want to do is, so we have this EQ here. And I think I already have it set up. Let's put this on foot switch 2. Oh, it's already assigned to foot switch 2. Good. Let's just see what it does before and after. Yeah, it adds like some mid characteristic to it to thicken it up a little bit. So without it, I love that. And then let's hear it with the amp up. I love that sound. Hey, let me tell you real quick about the sponsor of today's video, which is me. I have some products for the PodGo and all the other Helix products for that matter. Have the Expanse Pack, which I think I just mentioned a little earlier. This jailbreak preset is in the Expanse Pack. What that is it's a ever-growing collection of presets. I always put new stuff in there, and you pay once. You get updates for free for life. So it's not a subscription. You just pay once and you continue to get updates. I also have some tone match presets you can check out, and I didn't know if I was gonna say this in this video, but I also have a PodGo course that I haven't officially launched yet. I mean, it's been available. Some of you have already started taking it and giving some really good feedback, and I'm about to launch it with a special deal. So anyways, I got all of that. Check the links down below, and yeah, get what you want, get what you need. I mean, that sounds good. I think what we need though is one more layer of overdrive for like a nice lead tone. So I'm gonna go to distortion, and you know, I love the Timmy. I like bringing down the gain, bring down the treble cut to make sure there's enough treble in there, and bring up the level to taste. So let's see, let's set this to foot switch 3. So our clean tone. That's just thick and mean. So if our amp drive is up, amp drive off, but the Cali graphic EQ. I love all that, and being able to have those different stacking options with a different gain. Here's all the gain all the way up. Turn them all off, and this is our cleanest tone. Now we need some wet effects. I think we're going to bring in a delay. One of my favorite delays is, you know what I want to do? I want to do something different. I do the same things a lot because I know what I like, but I haven't used the Ganymede reverb in a while. Let's do this. Bring the pre-delay up because we're going to, and I want to hear what this thing does. The mix is, I don't know, we'll adjust that. Modulation, I don't know. Let's see what we got here. That. Let's bring up the mix. I'm gonna make this pretty thick and ambient. Maybe bring down the mix and up the decay a little bit. That sounds pretty pretty good. I like that. What's this modulation do? I can't really remember. I like that. All right, we need some delays. Let's get it real ambient. Let's put this on foot switch 6. Keep that all the way on the end. And then let's see how many delays. Now remember, I did want to say that just because we've deleted, this is the jailbreak preset, just because we've deleted some of the other unwanted blocks doesn't mean we've magically introduced more DSPs. So as you can see, we'll probably run out of DSP. We may have to make some decisions based on which delays and other effects we want. So first of all, I want to get the vintage, no, I want to get the transistor tape because it has this wow and flutter. I like to bring that up pretty good amount. Let's just stick with 1/4 for now. We'll keep the scale there. Let's just bring the mix up, and let's bring the headroom up so we don't, make sure we don't have any clipping issues. Let's take off this ambient reverb real quick. I love that wow and flutter in there. That I have the mix up high. I just kind of wanted to hear it, and I'll dial this into taste. Probably bring it down. I will say though, sometimes when I dial in here in my room using my headphones or my studio monitors, and then I get to play it live somewhere, a lot of times the effects seem less, and I end up cranking them up anyway. So I may on Sunday put this mix back up closer to 50 just because it might need it in the big room. But I like that. Let's see what we got. We got room for one more, and everything is grayed out. So I'm thinking this Ganymede is probably what's doing it. I like that reverb, but we can't add anything else. We are done. And it's just something about, I just want to add one more block because we can, but this sounds good. I love it. Let's X this out though. Let's see if we can get something else here. I mean, the glitz, the plate. I wonder if I can use some of these, like the cave. Can we get the cave to sound as good? We had the decay up a good bit, pre-delay up a good bit. We might need to bring down the high cut. And there's the mix. Let's see what this sounds like without the delay. I'm gonna bring the high cut even more down so it's not so, oh, that's too much. Let's bring that up. Also bring the low cut up. We just don't need that high of mix. Well, before we dial that in too much, oh yeah, so we did, it has a lot less DSP attached to this one. I need to bring the decay down. You don't want your reverbs to be too muddy, and then you also don't want them to be too bright, because then they can take over. I don't really like that reverb as much though. Let's see if we can pick something else. Sorry, I meant for this to be a quick video, but hey, we're just along for the ride. Let's do a hall reverb. Bring the mix down a little bit. Pre-delay up. pretty good. I like that. Bring the mix down a little bit. Couple that with the delay. Okay, that sounds good. That's already attached to, yes, it already is. Okay, so now we can have another delay. What delays are we left with? I like the vintage digital, but it's not available. I like the ping pong delay, the mod chorus echo. We could set this one to dotted eighth. Let's try that. Feedback, keep the scale all the way up so it's just a dotted eighth. This one doesn't have any headroom, so it's... Oh, that's right, I have both of them on. So this is just the mod chorus echo. I like that. There's a modulation in there, and the depth is already set. Let's see what it sounds like when we bring it up. And if we had this reverb on, what would that sound like? Is it too muddy? It actually doesn't sound that bad. I kind of like that. We can add the quarter. Add the reverb, add a little lead tone. I love it. Then from there I can just tap in. Oh, I need to set my my foot switches. Foot switch 5, switch 4. Boom, let's save what we got. Man, that's a very usable preset, and I like the way it sounds. I like to make sure this is logarithmic. Boom. Let's just turn everything off. So that's our clean tone. A little bit different characteristic, a little warmer. Stack them. Turn both those off and put the Timmy on. Just stack them all again. I like it. I love it. I love it. I can just play forever. Let's just put it all back on again. I like it. All right, so I think that's good. We have a preset where we have like 3 different overdrives, but we can also stack them and come up with a lot of different options for different gain stages. We have 2 separate different delays that had some modulation to it, so it's real full if we want it. And then the reverb, it ended up sounding pretty good. What reverb did we end up with? The reverb was the hall reverb, but we had it set pretty thick. So this is a preset that I'm going to use this weekend because it's all I need. I need to be able to just get to it. I'm not even going to set up snapshots. I'm just going to use the tap because we're on the pod go. I can just tap in the songs and go for it. So yeah, if you like this video and you want more content like this, or if you have something specific that you want me to cover, let me know down in the comments. Also, remember, I got my course and the presets. Click the link below. You can figure out what you want of all that stuff. I gotta go. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.